Povratak na Master Ligu. Ovo smo totalno zapostavili. Gdje smo, šta smo? Europa Liga. Ne.
For the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. We do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. Is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Already we're underway here. Casemiro. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Clears it away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Garnacho herring after the ball here.
Oh.
Sima. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lismalu. Amavi. He has found the way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's gone back to the keeper. Martinez. Lisandro Martinez shifted upfield. Lismalu looks to clip it forward. The danger is averted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Garnacho. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
There's the up he goes! Oh, just needed a better contact.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Well, the first 15 minutes or so, always a time for teams to be on high alert, even more so if you're shown to be vulnerable at this point. Garnacho. That's nice. Looking for a decent ball in. Shaw played in. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Cross deflected behind for a corner. attempt, but not quite good enough. Martinez. Casemiro. No goals as yet. Played out to the right. The great hit! Could be danger here. Lismalu, aim forwards. Oh, good spread. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Lismalu. Sima. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Martin makes the interception. And it's played forward.
Ajoj, kako me sretno prođe.
He's had a hit! And it's hoisted clear. And the shot's on here. Great chance!
Jeben ovaj čel.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Garnacho was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
O, stigo je, brat.
Amavi. Sima. Lismalu. Look to the left. And that's another shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, Chelsea,
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, delicate chip through. Garnacho. He is through here. In with the challenge. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Lismalu. Amavi. It's really well manoeuvred. This is promising. Bruno Fernandes wins the duel this time. Bruno Fernandes defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lismalu. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he cuts out the supply. Bruno Fernandes have it back and can go again. The pull. The pull gently done. And they've got Reed. That's played into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shot a goal! Goal! Brest!
Rekao ja Čelo
There is the breakthrough.
se ne šali.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the... And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points. It's been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Fernandez moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. That looks a good ball through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Amavi. And that's been won straight back. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Garnacho. Oh, such a clever touch. De Paul. Casemiro. De Paul. Nice control. Bruno Fernandez. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's going to go a long way. There will be a throw-in. Gets good distance on it. De Paul. Brilliantly cut out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Casemiro. Masraoui.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great defending, strong and determined. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. The most accurate pass. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Nice interception, well timed. And that has put paid to that. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Joj, šta je ovi ubrani?
Sima. Ball's played through. Onana catches it safely.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Aim forwards. Sima. Here's the cross. Lisandro Martinez getting this one clear. He's been picked out. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Nicely intercepted. Sima. Amavi.
Ovi su me taktički poderali. Kako se dobro postavljaju. Baš znaju šta radi.
He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going direct. Amavi. Doué wins the duel this time. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Menu. Diogo Dalot. Here's the delivery. And that's been well dealt with. It's a throw-in. Doué. He's got the shot away! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And it's played forward. So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. Menu. Menu keeps it so he's had a shot!
Brinco!
They have stolen level at the last!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They win it back and bit hard.
Ne damo se ni mi tako lahko. Trincao!
There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
All square again into the dying minutes. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rest have a free kick. gets the job done. And it's a decent hit! Lismalu, great defending, strong and determined. Trincao, now that's well seen too. 2 minutes to be added on. He's found a way through. Here comes the corner. Martin falls short. Nice defending, physical and effective.
Was the counter shoot?
And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities. Neither willing to give in. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Manchester United must have viewed this game as...
Relationships will often end in disgusting. I know you want my love, but there's nothing to discuss. I don't need you in my life no more. I don't need you in my life no more. I got no money, it's getting sunny, but I still feel cold. I've been nose running.
Joj, vidi, Liverpool pa City.
Welcome everyone to an expectant arena which for now, whilst overseen by cloud, is dry, but which may very soon be getting pretty damp. And that may well, of course, have an impact on the game when it starts, or indeed as it develops. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third. And the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, it seems, he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
Okay, interesting. Nacho. Bruno Fernandes. De Paul! And a
Dobra.
terrific save from the keeper.
De Paul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries to get it clear. There's Rawi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free. Could be danger here. Here comes an... Oh, what a climb! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
sure. De Paul. Bruno Fernandes. That was nicely by the defence. Driven forward, calmly anticipates. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Spread out to the left. Jensen. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Looking to break at pace. And it's played forward. Still goalless. That's really well manoeuvred. Back into the middle. That's a little off target. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Aim forwards. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserved it.
Yes, we
really needed it.
What the fuck?
Goal! First blood drawn. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, Hoyland!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Hoyland. And he's searching through. He's through and all on Hoyland! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Cuts out the pass, played towards the front line. Martinez. Manchester United are trailing against the run of play. Bruno Fernandes, back when it goes. Mazraoui. Oh, great chance! Mazraoui has been caught there, it's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Bruno Fernandes taking charge of the dead ball.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Dobra, Weiss.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Oh, that is hit one! Danger averted for now. Mazraoui. Diallo in acres of space out wide. It's a throw-in. Some good work on the right flank here. Mazraoui. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has been cut short. Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has been knocked clear. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Out to the right. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Najbolju making good progress on the right-hand side. He's had a hit! Looks to the other side, and he cuts out the supply. Ooh, can he get onto this? He is through here! Oh, good spread. He is just caressing the ball. Looking for a decent ball in. Can he put it away? Shaw, gently done.
Bravo.
Moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Now, the less said about that pass, the better. Najbolju. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played out to the right. Proves too strong. Plays a delicate ball. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it was 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back on the way.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. Garnacho! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Hoyland. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! It's a lovely, neat pass. Chip through. Najbolju gets over and intercepts. The ball shifted upfield. Jensen. He's through now, is he? Now the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
He's onto it in a flash. Najbolju wins the duel this time.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And back to the goalkeeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Manchester United still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Up towards the front line. That's played into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Lisandro Martinez makes the interception. Over to the left. What a throw in. Bruno Fernandes looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against them here.
And it's lofted through here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bruno Fernandes, gently done. It's an inviting looking ball, that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
He's looking for the runner here. Now that's well seen too.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now here's the goes to finish! Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Quality ball. Ball's gone out of play. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. That has been cut short. Decent hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Climbs up big! Oh, that is a great stop! And that was very necessary. That's a nicely measured pass. He's shifting, big chance! He's got the shot away! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Xerxes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And he's picked out the run. Big chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Povratak. Garnacho. And that is... Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Ubi ga.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now the finish! Oh, that could cost them.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, can he get onto this? Calmly anticipates. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice physical challenge.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's onto it in a flash. Cuts out the pass. Sure. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Spectacular save.
Ooh.
That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui flashes it across. Menu. And that is that. Striker ruthless stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts.
I oni su dobri bili.
Reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralizing
Ne mogu reći da je
loss.
nezaslužen.
They hardly threatened, and this was a
Čuj kakve se tekme igraju u engleskom. Ja igram koji Manchester. Loš u ligi, ali u kupu UEFA ne poražem. To je to. Joj, sad Liverpool pa City. Bog te vidi.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. It looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy split-second reaction.
Hoyland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that has been cleared. And it's hoisted clear. Alexander-Arnold. That looks a cracking ball. He's beaten the last man. Shaw. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Through to the goalkeeper. Van Dijk. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Always onto this. Nunez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lisandro Martinez tries to clear. Deftly done. Clearly not happy with that.
Pa idi Amadinho, idi brat.
Gomez up towards the front line. Manchester United are looking to get back to winning ways following on from that marginal defeat. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Martinez. Nunez looks to go up and over. Martinez. That's really well manoeuvred.
Paul brat.
And here's Nunez. Jones providing an outlet on that flank.
Pogrešna tipka.
The ball gets it away. Jones
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's a nice ball. Garnacho. Garnacho! Oh, that is really good.
Manchester United certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Gomez. Jones. It'll be a throw-in. McAllister. Chance to shoot now. Gakpo! There it is! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been... He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Jones forwards and with intent. Proves too strong. The pull done delicately. And that attempts a clearance. Mazraoui, and that's aimed into the middle. McAllister shifted upfield. Nunez out towards the flank. Oh, that's nice. And he's managed to get free. And here's Gakpo. Could move up a gear here. Højlund really has been in sparkling form, hasn't he? No doubt we'll hear plenty of rumours about him when the transfer window opens. Could be danger here. The pull, it's a good ball played into space. Jones. Robertson is charging up on the overlap. Clears it away. Ahmad.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum.
Oh, Lord.
Free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
McAllister is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now. Casemiro, and it's lofted through here. Gomez, and the keeper's got it again. Keeper's got good distance on that. Shaw does really well to win the ball there. Nice interception, well timed.
Gakpo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Endo cuts it out. And it's Casemiro.
Oh.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. McAllister has created one ball already. Oh, perfectly measured.
Alo, jeboga, krav.
And Fantech gets it clear.
Čemu to koliko udaraju?
Nice physical challenge. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. A well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Moved on forwards. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Jones. Oh, good spread. Nice control. Elliott. Jones. He's looking for the runner here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Robertson crosses it in. And he's heaved it away. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Shaw. He came in hard, very hard. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Jones. Now it's Darwin. Robertson. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Gets it away. Jones. Nunez! And the counter is on.
Robertson, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's a good foot in there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper
has a goal!
Kako je onda nije izbio, jebo maj.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Jebovi te mušci.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Gomez. One ball looking to counter. Najbolju. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, can he get onto this? Calmly anticipates. Jones. Robertson. DePaul. Ahmad. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Robertson. Nunez! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee.
Kakva je ovdje borba, rat. Kako je ovo dobar nogomet.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a good-looking cross.
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end.
Nunez! Oh, it's a stunning goal!
Moram nekog lijevog beka dovesti i znao baciti loptu.
Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Off he goes! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Nunez really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Alexander-Arnold. Gomez. Chiesa. And here's Nunez. Mohamed Salah knocks it out wide. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity.
Oj, ali ima loš pas ovaj Dortmund je.
And designed to force opposition mistakes.
Mohamed Salah. And this can he finish? Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Endo. Searching ball that into space. Menu. He's in a penalty! That's a real chance missed.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Chiesa, gently done. Mohamed Salah. Deftly away. They could break here. Menu played out towards the right wing. Diogo Dalot. He's got away. He'll try to keep this alive. Robertson. Jones. Now it's Chiesa. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Great early ball, still can't be set for the finish.
Well, by crossing the ball so quickly, I think this defence just can't get set to deal with it. I think deserved a better outcome than what we saw, but worth exploring more.
Sandro Martinez with the foul. Diogo Dalot, aim forwards. Diallo tries making a foray down the right. It's a mighty looking ball that. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mount.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Dobro tek.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Robertson gently done. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, look at the save. Oh, what a climb!
Sam čovjek po duhu.
Harmlessly behind. Robertson gets across to intercept that. Szoboszlai. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Chiesa. He's away! Oh, this looks sharp. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And we can hear the analysis starting already. The intricate details and nuances being debated. And they will be for several days. But only one thing matters for now. They lost it.
Uboli me. Što su zaredali derbi?
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. It looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, you know my record in derbies, Peter, but despite all that, it's an experience I savoured. Yes, there's an awful lot of pressure amidst an atmosphere that's as intense as it comes. You've got to deal with that pressure.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right between aggression and discipline is always key. Yeah, of course you want to make your presence felt, but not for the wrong reasons.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Diallo proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Gonzalez, nicely intercepted. Bernardo Silva! Bernardo Silva! Looking for a decent ball in. Onana has that under control. Menu. Doku. Reclaimed it in a trice. Akanji. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good...
Climbs up big! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Neće nekada mu trči.
Diogo Dalot. Now it's Doku. Gonzalez. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Gonzalez. De Bruyne made out to the left flank. Muscular approach does pay off here. Diogo Dalot, gently done. Great work on the overlap. We get a throw in. And here's Doku. Proves too strong. Doku has got himself a free kick. With the clearance, and it's Stones. Garnacho. Now that's well seen too. Stones. Stones shifted upfield. In comes the cross, and it's hoisted clear. Tries to get it clear. Oh, it's come loose. Stones.
Oj, kad te stisnu, nestaju.
Garnacho. Rodri wins the duel this time. It's a quick ball upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Akanji. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Gonzalez is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now.
Ne mogu ja dva pausa dodati.
It's a tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Could be danger here. Bernardo Silva. He's got the shot away! Moved on forwards. And here's Bernardo Silva. And across. And the shot!
Kako pritisak.
Probably deserved better.
So that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Nico Gonzalez, Doku. Menu does really well to win the ball there. And the counter is on. And here's Højlund. Højlund has been caught there, it's a foul. So, another set play. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Decent hit from there. That has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks in the midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Ahmad. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Cleared away. And can he finish it? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Casemiro. And here's Højlund. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bruno Fernandes. Ortega catches it safely. Fabio. It's really well manoeuvred. And here's Haaland. And it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! That's got him rattled. Bernardo Silva. He is through here. De Bruyne. Right on the edge of the box, it could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And a header! That's a half-decent try.
Ja sam mislio pucat ću. Sam malo da me sjeba.
Rodri had a hand in that goal, which gave his side the lead in their last match. Ortega, long ball by the goalkeeper. And back to the keeper they go.
Ma!
And he's on his
Pa dodao sam, brat.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Save again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Nico Gonzalez. And it's De Bruyne. And it cuts out the supply. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's straight offside. Clear. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Garnacho. De Bruyne. Can he spark a counter here? Succumbs to the pressure. Doku. Haaland. It's run loose here. Doku! Oh, it's come loose. There's the half-time whistle. I mean, it's been a half largely of put-outs and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not going to want to try, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Manchester United head to the dressing room, not yet having broken
Ovo je samo
through.
čudo kako ja ne gubim.
Cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And here's Haaland. And that is a little undercooked.
Evo majku, kad se odbije lopta dođe opet njim.
Gonzalez. It's anyone's ball now. Garnacho. Chip through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
We got Guardiola. No reach.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Deftly away. And it's Shaw. Garnacho. Rodri forwards and with intent. De Bruyne. Rodri. Manchester United lost a tight game last time and are now looking to respond positively. And here's Højlund.
Foul, brat.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ahmad. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Da li si svog pogodio?
Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Yeah, just noticing now.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. We knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And they've got rid. Excellent challenge there, uncompromised. Garnacho!
A kako si to opcio nonšalantno?
Garnacho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Moj Garnacho.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Shaw, aim forwards.
Misliš da ćemo imati bolju šansu?
Throw it. Nice defending, it's got the job done. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Chance here to counter. He's through, now is he in? Now the finish! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way.
Ovo ako završi 0-0.
He just lost his way.
Ja ću biti prezadovoljan.
Strong running down that left flank. He's got away. Defending of the desperate variety. Played out to the right. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Shot a goal!
Onana igrač utakmice.
De Bruyne plays it short. Guardiol. This is gone, that's a
A malo je glumi, ali dobro.
just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Mislim,
Well,
pametno.
they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to...
De Bruyne!
Ustaj!
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Stones looks to go up and over. Oh, great play!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan.
Vidim da ne mogu, ja dodajem.
Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Shaw. And it's gone back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Højlund gets flagged offside. Couple of changes then in quick succession. It's going to be a double change then. Ahmad, that is a great pick out. Calmly anticipates. Looking to break at pace. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, they're being cut out too much for my liking. It's not rocket science.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ortega will lay claim to that. Stones. Great defending, strong and determined. Garnacho.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Hits one! Zixi spread out to the left. He came in hard, very hard.
Manchester United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's had a shot! And that is quite wonderful! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Pa da li je moguće? A joj šova od utakmice, mati
He had
mila.
time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Ovo mi je prva prava, ja mislim, šansa.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A nije moj jedno Garnacho. Bravo, Čupo, legenda. Opa!
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get onto this? Gets into some space.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pa udara me, brat.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now then, the ball's come loose.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Akanji. Do have a chance to counter here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Ortega sends that a long way.
Tako, vidiš kako ste vi pametni. Garnacho umro. Ali...
Garnacho. Garnacho!
Wow, brat.
He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Dobre.
And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats.
Kakva ovo tekma nije.
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Manchester United really were great today. They showed a
Ovi
lot
su
of
imali
battling
20 šuteva,
qualities
nisu
required in a
15.
game like this, such as intensity,
Šta sam ja preživio i
personality,
pobjedio?
gritty spirit. I think this was
To je nogomet. Zato ja volim više ovaj gameplay. Što je teži. Ali dobro. O tom potom, Raja, to bi bilo to. Vidimo se, čao.